Hello everybody, in this video we will talk about ethnic education and multicultural societies, and we will try to understand how to build a better future through education. In today's globalized world, multiculturalism is one of the crucial issues we have to understand, and navigating cultural diversity is a really important matter. To generate safe spaces where students can express themselves, where they can thrive in a multicultural context. So, addressing contemporary challenges is really important because we must combat discrimination, racism, segregation, and exclusion, which can negatively impact students, and we need to construct intercultural relationships. In this interconnected world, it is important for educators to be aware of our students' origins, roots, and backgrounds, so that we can implement inclusive teaching practices. We can generate pedagogic strategies for diverse students, from students with different learning styles and multiple intelligence, so that classroom can be a diverse space where students can be encouraged to learn, and they can develop the most of their skills. So inclusive teaching practices need for curriculum development. We need to make some adaptations, adjustments, and changes actually in the curriculum for embracing that diversity and include those students who don't feel included in traditional teaching practices. So we need to make some structural changes to the curriculum design, but also we need to do modifications to the contents, topics, readings, to include another authors and other visions. But the most important thing is changing the focus, changing the perspective and the way in which we teach some, for example, historic events, and how we can change the traditional versions in which one group is the defeater and the other one are the defeated ones, and those narratives can be changed for sure, so that we can approach the class contents from another perspectives. So this change can lead to implement inclusive policies in education. Schools need to adapt to the new social realities and conditions. Migration, for example, is a big deal for contemporary education. So we are facing some phenomena that are really changing educational context, and that could be challenging for educators to address. That's why we need to use inclusive strategies and foster students to learn and convert this apprenticeship process in an attractive one. Teachers may advocate and develop actions for anti-discrimination policies in education. Really important, because we need comprehensive programs, not just superficial changes. We need to address these multiple and overlapping oppressions students may experience in educational context. So we need strategies that can be intersectional. That's why we can promote affirmative actions that pave the way towards more inclusive schools and teaching practices. So we have these 5 principles for inclusive teaching developed by the Columbia University Center for Teaching and Learning. Those 5 principles are: first, fostering belonging, making students feel recognized, creating a class environment where students feel valued and supported. Second, explicit expectations. Be clear about course goals, learning objectives, assessment. See, that criteria can create a safe space for students. Third, diverse content. That's important to incorporate materials that reflect varied perspectives and acknowledge systemic barriers for students. Fourth, accessibility. It is crucial to implement the principles of universal design learning so that we guarantee all students can learn at their own pace. And finally, fifth, last but not least, self-awareness. It's important to critically examine our own biases as teachers. We have some prejudices, we can be racist, we can be maybe sexist in our classes. So that's important. We examine ourselves and we can know when we could be acting oriented by some biases. That's important to be aware of the context of our job, our activities as teacher or professors. So education has an important role in justice and in social equality. As teachers, as instructors, we can't create social justice through powerful initiatives and by our interaction and interchange with students face to face on a daily basis at school. So educational policies can lead for social justice, creating equal opportunities for all students, enhancing inclusive practices, and promoting anti-discrimination strategies. This advocacy and action for diversity and equality can lead us to a brighter future for all, to more equal societies, to construct social justice for students regardless of their ethnic identity, race, gender, social class, or whatever else. Finally, we can contribute to a better world to achieve the sustainability goals and to create policies that allows all students to learn, all students to succeed independently of their social origins or their identity backgrounds. So this is what I wanted to share to you in this class. This video is just to discuss some of those concepts. You can deepen, you can explore the materials and the content on the platform, and of course you can leave your comments and your feedback here below for us to discuss or debate in class. Thank you so much for your attention.